Hello, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing good. We are finally at the stage of priming, getting rid of all this yellow. Now, I just want to say it's been a long few weeks sanding this Caravan because it was a bigger job than what I thought. Now, I know some people when they do this kind of work, they just sand the bits you can see, like cover the bits of wood that you can see. I didn't want to do that. I've seen some online where even inside the cupboards they haven't bothered doing it, but I literally wanted to do every bit of wood. I want it covered because I just think it looks a bit half done if you're leaving bits that you can't usually see, but say you open a door up and then you can see it. Anyway, me and Claire came down here yesterday. The Caravan was an absolute mess, so we had to, there was dust everywhere. We've taken all the carpets up because they're getting replaced anyway, and we hoovered everywhere. We wiped down all the walls, so now the whole Caravan should hopefully be dust free. And I've gone around with my hand and had a look, and yeah, I'm pretty certain we've pretty much got all the dust out of the Caravan. But that took a good few hours yesterday doing all that, and it was an absolute tip in here, but we've got it done. Also, I was a bit naive to think you could do this with still your stuff in here. So everything is now back at home. All the pots, pans, everything. Now we're going to start priming. Right, the primer I've gone for is Bullseye 123 Plus. Now this isn't originally the primer I got. I did get another one and I can't remember the name of it. But when I did look online, it was B&Q in fact, it didn't have very good reviews. I'm talking like 2 stars. I did a bit of research online and this has come back as some really good stuff. And if you check out B&Q's website, it does have really good reviews as well. And so it should, because this is £50 a tin. Now, I don't know how many cans this is going to take. I'm hoping no more than 2. One thing I'm unsure of, on the back, it does say, do not over apply. Now, am I supposed to be covering the wood until I can't see it with a primer? Or will one coat be enough? And then the top coats you use to cover the wood until you can't see it anymore. I think that's the right way. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to be putting one coat on everywhere. As for things like these little lights, I might as well just take the little 2 screws out, drop it down, saves masking up on there. And also with these control panel, these just pull out, so I could probably just unscrew these and then do the same, screw them back up once everything's dry. Saves me masking it all up. And the last thing on here, these are got screws. I'm going to leave 2 screws in. I'm going to unscrew the rest and then just mask over the 2 screws. Don't really want to be taking it all off, but it saves me masking over 8 screws. Let's get all these covers taken off, all these screws unscrewed and everything dropped down. So we're ready to do some priming. Like an absolute numpty, I forgot anything to stir the paint with. But it does say you can shake it. After a little bit of time, the first wall is done. Don't forget, this is a primer, so it's going to look a bit wishy-washy. But it has covered it better than what I thought. So I'm hoping the top coat, a couple of coats I reckon. Now in here we are covering this. I don't know how that comes out. I'm thinking it might be glued in, so it might be just easier to cover that with some fabric. And also, I did take that back panel off because it was annoying me that I couldn't get around there with a roller. So I'm only going to go to there. That back panel is going to go back on and you're never going to see that far down. Also took the speakers out and the lights just to make it easier. So now we need to crack on with the front part.
Today I'm going to attempt to dye the Caravan curtains. There was a few different options when it came to the curtains. We could have recovered them with a stick-on material basically, or we could have measured and brought new curtains, but then I had an idea of using some fabric dye. So this is my plan. So I think we had about 12 curtains. So I've paired them all up. I need to weigh them because the dye says the material needs to be no more than 600 grams. So I'm using my kitchen scales. 514 grams, that's fine. I've tried to pair them so they're quite equally sized. 510, so that's fine. So I think I've organised them. So I'm going to need 6 of these dye tubs, but they're only between £5 and £6. So I worked out that it'd be a lot cheaper than buying material to cover all the curtains or buying new curtains. So we're going to give it a go. Chose the colour smoke grey for the fabric dye. It says on the tub that the fabric needs to be wet before it can start its magic. So I need to maybe put the curtains on a quick wash, and then you just take the wrapper off, take the top off and put the whole pod in the washing machine. You do a 40-degree wash and then you take the pod out, I believe, and then do another wash with detergent, and then it should be done. So let's find out if it works. They're all wet now because I've just washed them. So now we unwrap the pod. The dog's helping me. And then peel the lid off, and then it's just basically looks like a pod full of powder. Then you pop that in your machine. Then you have to run it on a 40 degrees cotton wash. There we go. Good luck. I wonder how long it's going to take. It will take 57 minutes and hopefully we'll have grey curtains. Ready to see what they look like? Oh my days. Okay. Then, was it green we wanted? Right, okay. Well, they need a rinse with detergent. We'll take the pod out. I don't know what to say. Okay. We now have green curtains instead of grey.
As you can tell from the previous clip,
The fail.
it was an absolute fail. So do not try and dye your Caravan curtains.
Look at them. These are not grey. Hold up the ones.
This is
what they were like.
what they were like.
Now they're a horrible.
But even
shade
worse
of
on the
green.
back.
Oh yeah, the back.
The back.
Are really green.
How was that even grey? Like, how has it turned green?
But I think one problem was with our machine, when you put the clothes in, it spins it to weigh the fabric first and it changes the setting slightly. So I think as it spun it to weigh it, I think all the powder just fell out.
Yeah.
So I don't think we got the full amount of dye
No,
anyway.
and I don't think these are the right material to be dyeing with that stuff.
No.
Because you can tell I think there's a bit of silk in the middle. And anyway, plan B, and we have got another plan.
Yeah, an expensive plan, but we haven't got another choice.
We're trying to do the whole renovation as cheap as possible. But So on on Amazon, we have found some 3 metre wide by whatever metre length you want it's to size fabric, and we're just going to try and cover these ourselves, and we will be doing a video of how we're going to do it, but that is going to be the cheapest way because we've got so many curtains to go to someone and get them all redone.
Ready made.
Yeah,
like,
it's going to cost an absolute bomb.
Too much.
And it's not really worth it, to be fair. But we do want to keep the curtains, but these ain't really going to match. So we'll try cover them. We've got the plimps to cover as well, so we need the fabric anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
we're gonna give that a go. Aren't we?
Sometimes you do these things and they don't work, but
at least we tried.
We tried. In the last video, we was talking about tiles, stick-on tiles.
And Fablon and all sorts. We've now got different colours.
Yeah, because we didn't like the other ones.
So we've got like a pale grey, it's slightly sparkly and shiny. I don't know if you can see it.
That's going to go on the front of the fridge. And
the fridge door.
Oh, the fold-out table. Do the top of that.
Yeah.
Maybe the TV table. Have the TV stands on.
Yeah, we have more Fablon. So this is a lighter grey than the one we chose for the kitchen worktop.
Yeah, the other one was a bit dark.
The other one was really dark, yeah. So we just went for a lighter one.
And then for the tiles, for the bathroom, we're going to go... We like these, don't we, now?
We do.
They're a lot lighter. They've got a bit of grey in there.
Yeah.
I think they'll just match up a lot more better. And for the, inside the shower area, we're thinking of brightening it up a bit with a bit of blue.
Yeah.
We're going to put these in there, put a couple in there, and have a little look, and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Just on the...
Just in this area.
In the shower bit. Yeah, maybe. I'm just worried it'll be too dark in there, but... I mean, you've got a little light.
We've got this light up here that brightens it up a bit. So
yeah,
maybe
an option. Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, I think it's a bit more subtle than the other ones that we had there.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going in here.
Yeah, and then we'll make a decision.
We'll make a decision on the blue ones after.
Yeah.
Why, are you going to help me masking these windows?
No.
Why?
It's a waste of time.
Why is it? It's not a waste of time.
It is. You were doing edges underneath that no one will ever see.
Yeah, but look, if
that's a waste of time.
I'll tell you, if you get paint under there, it's going to look silly.
Yeah, then you get
White Spirit.
White Spirit, cotton bud, and I'm surprised you're not masking this.
No, don't do that yet.
What do you mean?
I've got to drop them down.
You've been watching me paint that for the last 2 minutes.
I unscrewed all the other lights. I just haven't got around to these ones yet.
Right, okay.
No, not that window. I've unmasked it.
Oh, Jesus.
You can go there.
Are you sure? Because you haven't masked the edge. Are you sure you want me to start here?
Oh, no, don't start that one. You can start this window, the front one. Here. Start here.
Right, okay. You better get that frog tape back out then.
What are you doing?
Moving some frog tape.
No, that's there for a reason.
But it's on the wall and not on the edge of the window.
That's why if I got help putting it on, it'd be straight.
Look, do you know what?
Yeah?
I'm just painting, and when you pull that frog tape off, you'll go, oh, what have I done? Won't be my issue.
See, I wanted to do under the seats as well.
Oh, jeez.
I'll show you later.
Have you got paint on your hat? Look down. You've got paint all on your hat.
Have I? Where? Where is it?
Up here.
I'll see it. You're taking a minute.
No, it's definitely there.
Oh, well. As Claire finishes off the last little bit of painting in the back area.
Under the bunk bed.
Yeah. But yeah, we are finally seeing the end the yellow wood. Just a quick little swim around. It is absolutely a tipper now. But we are going to wrap up this video here, aren't we, Claire? Because
We are.
otherwise we'll never get a video out. It's been a lot of painting, and I didn't want to bore everyone with just episodes of us painting every week. But I can quite happily say we are pretty much, we'll be done tomorrow. We'll do that off camera. We'll finish the little tiny bit in the kitchen, and then we'll be on to the,
Ouch.
what's your head?
I'll just wipe my head.
Then we'll be on to the top coat, and we're going to be interested to see how well it goes on, how many coats it's going to take.
Yeah, it's going to need a couple, I think.
Yeah, because we've only done one coat of this all the way around, so I think we might have to put some more days into coming down here and getting this done, because we are running out of time, really. It's middle of February now. We said, what?
We wanted to be done by March.
March. And now we're at the middle of February.
But it's only because we've only been coming down on Sundays, really, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm going to have to come
So
down.
it's
I've been a
not
bit
enough.
busy at work, so I'm going to have to come down in a week and just smash this out. Hopefully all the other little jobs we'll be able to get done in a day, like the worktops, the tiling, the floor, etc. We haven't even done doors either yet, but I've got them at home and I can do them at home a bit easier than coming down here every day. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
Know when your body